Corey Grant. And we are underway on Thursday night. That kick angled toward the sideline, and a big break here for Auburn to start the game with excellent field position. And he'll throw it on first down. And the pass is caught at midfield. 14th catch for Duke Williams this year. And here's Marshall on the keeper. And he dives for about 3 or 4 yards. 2 weeks ago, Kansas State, as we mentioned, that win at Iowa State. It's a low pass by Marshall, incomplete, intended for Quan Bray. To the sideline, broken up. Intended for Coach Denzel McDaniel, got a hand in there. It's 4th down. And you see the true freshman have trouble with a snap. He gets rid of it, though. Does a great job. Look at that. Wow. Inside the 15 and out of bounds around the 12. First down to the K-State 12, and here's Waters running. Brought down after a gain of 2, grabbed at the ankles by... And Waters in trouble. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. A little bit behind Curry Sexton. And the D coordinator stressed with us yesterday. And the pocket breaking down. There's contact in the secondary, and here comes the flag. The defender, Jonathan Jones, is saying he just got entangled with...
He grabbed him up top. It was pass interference.
And a fumble on first down. Waters trying to dive on it, and he did not come up with it, so it's still free. Auburn appears to have it. Still no signal yet by the referee. Waters had the first... That time Artis Payne.
They got Corey Grant on the field now too.
They move him into the backfield and hand it off to him on the sweep, and he is knocked down for a loss. McDaniel, the 1-yard setback, incompletion on 3rd down and 7. And Marshall taken down, but he doesn't have the ball. It's Corey Grant. He only gets to the 17, though, brought down by Green this year. And it is good. And the Tigers get 3 points off the Kansas State fumble.
A lot of experience, respond better.
Lockett is the deep man. He's returned 4 for touchdowns, but he won't even get a shot here. It will come out.
Now that Winston's not playing the first half.
Here's Robinson trying to pick a hole. Instead, he is grabbed up and thrown down by Gabe Wright. And right to the air. And Lockett in the grab. First down. Out to the 38. It's a 13-yard gain. Auburn stacking the box. Here's a forward pass that Lockett could not break a tackle. Otherwise, it would have had a first down. Kansas State, they're going to keep it on the ground this time. And Charles Jones, hard to run outside against Auburn. And several Tigers over there, including Rudy Ford, who made the tackle. Waters going to throw, and right at the first down marker, the catch is made by Curry Sexton. We'll see where they spot it. Maybe they'll just try to draw Auburn offside here if they can, and they do. And
senior, and you understand situationally 4th and short.
Big hole here for Jones into the secondary. Tripped up by Halsey, but still gets inside the 35-yard line. And Lockett could not hang on to the ball. It's a forward pass, so it's incomplete. Those before he's done. And Waters, he gets walloped at the line of scrimmage. He lost a yard. Devontae. Wonder if they get a good chunk here, but don't get the first down, or they go for it again on 4th down. Waters with time, and the pass is first down to the 15-yard line. Cody Cook. Now that they're in the red zone. Here's a fade to the end zone. It was caught. There's a flag down. He was out of bounds. Lockett caught it anyway. Stayed up there a while, huh?
Yeah. Pass interference. Number 3 of the defense. The ball will be placed on the 2-yard line. It's down.
Jones picks a hole and lunges to the 1-yard line. Waters to the air. And through the hands of the wide receiver and picked off by Jones. Unable to come up with a catch was Tyler Lockett. Jones flag. Seats about 52,000. Here's Grant off the edge and pushed out right at the first down marker at the 30-yard line. Here for the Tigers. tripped up in the backfield, taken down by Marshall. Pulls it back to throw, looking deep on second and long, going for Coates, just past his outstretched arms, incomplete. Trying to get their first third down conversion of the night. Pass thrown underneath, and they do a good job wrapping up the receiver, Marcus Davis. Grand 11s, it's one-on-one. Just a drop by Lockett. Short punt, and a different punter that time, and Lockett has room. Lockett past the 45. Great return by Lockett inside the 45-yard line of Auburn.
Completely full of blood. We'll see if that plays a role here.
Got to hand it off here on first down, and no running room for Demarcus Robinson. And look at him push the pile to the 40-yard line for a 3-yard pickup.
But I think
They had Waters to the air. A pass high, but pulled in by Curry Sexton. He's the youngest of 5. Here's the pitch to Robinson, and he steps out of bounds after he gets the first down. At his brother tonight. And Waters on the keeper. Had to spin away from Ford. Took another shot. He's to Waters trying to find a running lane. Able to get inside the 25 for 3 yards. And Waters instead throws incomplete. Not sure if there was miscommunication between Waters and either. And he misses it wide to the left, and you saw the wind. I think he was going to miss anyway, but Artis Payne shifting into the backfield with Marshall. And here's Artis Payne straight ahead of the 28, the 4-yard pickup. Good point. Should have known better. And they get a big hole here. Artis Payne getting the first down to the 35. Only 49 yards of total offense in the first quarter. Artis Payne grabbed by Mueller after a gain of about 3. So that's 3. And a Heisman candidate, perhaps at quarterback. He completes it that time, so they do go back to the air. And Duke Williams at 6'2", 216. Marshall off the edge. Able to break a shoelace tackle attempt. Out of bounds at midfield. It's a 5-yard pickup there for Marshall. Will hand it off to Artis Payne. And look at Mueller again in there on the stop. Senior from Leawood, Kansas. Bottom of the screen. And Marshall's looking for Duke, but it's batted down, incomplete. Travis Britz, who's one of the best at the snap, still able to get the punt away. This is a short kick to win, holding that up. Almost hit a Kansas State player, but Waters going to work. And he gets hit hard at the 18-yard line by Devontae Lambert. So a loss on the play. Let's go to this. Waters on 2nd and 12, throws it away. He was outside the pocket there. We lost Scott there.
Man-to-man coverage. Somebody has to win on the perimeter for Jake Waters.
4-man rush. And Waters airing it out and incomplete. Going for Lockett again. Walsh will punt it deep to Quan Bray, who had a punt return for a score 2 weeks ago. And fair caught at the 38-yard line. And Marshall to the air. That's tipped at the line. And it's intercepted. Kansas State ball.
Too early.
Little option pitch, and Jones in trouble. And down he goes at the 43. Threezy was back there. He even had big Montre. Waters on 2nd and long. Has a completion of Lockett. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage at the 39. And Waters setting up the wide receiver screen to Lockett, but he is tackled at the line of scrimmage. Blackson made a mistake on the offside earlier. A good 1-yard line on the first quarter. Walsh gets it away, and a couple K-State players down there, and they keep it from going into the end zone. Marshall on a half roll and dropped at the 7-yard line by Ricardo Lewis. Another pass play. This one's caught by Coates for a first down out to the 14-yard line. Artis Payne falls forward to the 15 for a couple. Look good so far, though, in the first 2 games. They'll throw it to him here. And he's past the 20, breaks a tackle. Out to the 30, 15-yard pickup. Malzahn wants it spotted quicker by the center judge as Artis Payne is up to the 34-yard line.
You're kind of seeing the new.
Marshall airing it out, overthrown as Sammy Coates stopped his route. Another pass play. And Marshall going deep again. Dropped. Duke Williams might have scored had he caught it. And Lockett has to back up for that punt. Lockett still going backwards. Now turns it upfield at the 30. Lockett past the 40 and then tackled out of bounds. A flag? No, not yet. After 2 punt returns by Lockett. And they get a big running lane here for DeMarcus Robinson. A 9-yard pickup into Tiger territory. They bring Gronkowski into the backfield here for 2nd and short. And Waters rolling out. Gonna throw it deep. And Trujillo able to make the catch for a first down at the 24. It's a 22-yard gain. They spot him out at the 26. 5th catch for Trujillo. That's how many he had last year. Waters on the keeper. And Frost is there to take him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And there's another.
Waters complete at the 20-yard line and spinning away is Curry Sexton to the 5 and tackled inside the 5 for first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground with Robinson trying to push the pile. Can't. A minimal gain, if any, on that play. 2nd 3. Waters hands it off. Robinson in. Touchdown, K-State. You were saying earlier down there you thought they should run the football as that point after just squeaks through. They did. Patterson booting it away. And it will come out to the 25. Marshall in trouble. Able to get away from Willis. And run out of bounds. Marshall just 5 of 13 passing. That time it's caught by Williams. And he gets the first down to the 36-yard line. Marshall to throw again, pumps, looking deep, going for Duke. And he dropped it again inside the 30. Offense 0 for 5 on 3rd down. This is 2nd and 10 as Marshall going to take off. And he's past the 40 to the 43-yard line. Morgan Burns didn't fall for the pump fake. But 4 to go. Little half roll for Marshall. And this one is caught for a first down by Quan Bray.
And that is a tremendous play call by Gus Malzahn.
Marshall can't get outside. DeCorey Johnson tracks him down for a 2-yard setback. 2nd and 12 from the 45. A design quarterback run for Marshall. And he's to midfield for a 5-yard pickup. It will be 3rd and long, though. Marshall to the air. Marshall's pass is caught. That was a dart thrown to Duke Williams. Marshall pulls it back, looking deep again. And he's got a man inside the 20. Broken tackle. Lewis inside the 5. Touchdown, Auburn. And just like that, after a 40-yard catch, the Tigers retake the lead. Snap a little high, but point after makes it 10-7.
No batted balls.
A short kick here will bounce to the 25. And across the 30, out past the 35. So they're going to have very good field position again as Charles. Waters to the air, stepping up. He's going to air it out. And nearly intercepted. The safety coming over. A shovel pass to Charles Jones, who's loose in the secondary and into Auburn territory. 3 timeouts, minute in the box. Jones again trying to fight through a tackle. Trampled by. Most of their plays have been run in Auburn territory. Pump fake by Waters, going to throw it to his check down Trujillo. He's upended inside the 45 around the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Going to be a pass. Waters has it complete to Sexton inside the 30, heading for the sideline. Kansas State ball at the 27-yard line. Good time, though, and 2 timeouts. Going to be another pass here for Waters, and it's caught by Lockett. Takes a shot, but he hangs on this time. First play there. They're going to run it, and nothing for Robinson. We'll see if they call a timeout here. They will. That'll leave them with one. And Waters will throw pressure off the edge. Waters hangs in the pocket. Fumbled the ball. It's still loose. Kansas State, I think, got it back at the 25. They're going to have to use their final timeout. Chris Frost forced the fumble. That wind is whipping down there. They get it down, and he missed it wide to the right this time. And that'll end the half with Auburn on top, 10-7. And with the help of the wind, that kickoff sails through the end zone.
Which product?
It's been like that for 10 years, boys.
I'm jealous. Robinson off the left side, able to spin out of the tackle and get to the 32-yard line for 7 yards.
Here in the second half.
And Jermaine Whitehead, their starting safety, he's suspended indefinitely as Waters goes deep into double coverage. Overthrew his intended receiver. I was impressed with Gronk outrunning two guys there. In trouble, Waters on 3rd down and 3. And the pass incomplete. Nick Walsh to punt. Into the wind, just got it away. And no flag for running into the kicker. Good punt. They'll down it around the 12-yard line. On the sweep, it's Lewis. He's past the 25. Here comes a penalty flag. Lewis tackled at the 27. Lumiere is our referee.
The defense. Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
They say deep.
Let him drive you backwards. You can't make a play.
Here's Artis Payne straight ahead. Give him a little bit more breathing room as he reaches the 14-yard line. 7. Marshall with a quick strike, and this one is caught at the 20-yard line by Lewis. 3rd down and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. Keep it on the ground. Artis Payne appears to have it to the 23. A fresh set of downs for the Tigers.
Let's go.
Artis Payne again. This time he is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Marshall gives it to Lewis, and he'll lose yardage. DeCorey Johnson has been in the backfield a lot today. Low snap. Marshall and a float it down the sideline. Incomplete. Trying to hit Sammy Coates and the defender, Morgan Burns. And Carlson sends a line drive right into the wheelhouse of Lockett. Trying to get the corner at the 40-yard line. Into Auburn territory. Tackled at the 48. Now K-State starts in Tiger territory. Charles Jones able to spin away and then gets pushed back by Chris Frost. On 2nd and 7, they'll keep it on the ground. Jones, and can't get outside that speed. Joshua Holsey at the line of scrimmage. Part of a bunch set there. Waters with time now gets out of the pocket and throws complete for a first down. So he got outside the pocket, didn't run, but completed the pass inside the 40 to Curry Sexton. That's a pass. Slinging it out into the flat to Deontay Burton near the 30-yard line. That's Sexton out there blocking that. Plus 4.5 minutes for the Wildcats. Here's a design quarterback run as Waters finds a hole and finds a first down to the 25-yard line. Waters completes it again to Sexton. Wrapped up in the open field by Holsey. That's a 5-yard gain, though, to the 21. We'll see if they bring him. Waters throwing the other way out on the flat. And a good tackle in the open field on Jones. That's true freshman Nick Ruffin. Comes in motion now on 3rd down and 5. Waters in trouble. Eludes pressure. And sideline pass pulled in for a first down by Burton. First down inside the Auburn 15.
Yeah.
Jake Waters, full time.
Here's Jones. It's inside the 10 to the 8. Back to your point, Davis. 2nd down and 7. Jones down to about the 5-yard line. In 3. Play clock inside 5. Waters fade to the end zone. Almost caught, but incomplete. While Sexton had to adjust his body instead. And he missed it again. Wow.
College football.
Marshall trying to bust it to the outside. Ran out of room, picked up 2 yards. But guys, the story of this game Marshall got 2 yards on first. Now going to throw to Coates, and he couldn't hang on. Another drop. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Marshall on 3rd down and 8, and got a completion to Coates, who hung on this time for a 1st down out near the 35-yard line. They're starting to convert this play. Back try to establish the run on 1st down, and Artis Payne able to break a tackle, but still, as McDaniel and Barnett fly to the plays on 1st down, not happening for Auburn. Another pass that's batted down at the line of scrimmage. This was Mueller. We saw Marshall fakes the end around, eludes a sack, and dumps it off. Open on that far sideline was Ricardo Lewis. Little trickery. They pick up 3rd down and long again. Get the 2. Marshall keeps, finds a running lane, and gets outside. Look out! Inside the 40 and steps out at the 38-yard line. A 17-yard run, but 8th play of the drive. Artis Payne straight ahead. And he's inside the 35, picked up 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4. Artis Payne trying to cut it back. Inside the 30-yard line, comes up short of the 1st down.
Chance to line up.
Artis Payne got the 1st down as he pushed the pile to the 27-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Auburn. Artis Payne, and slipped a little bit on the cutback attempt. Gain of 2.
The bodies right here near the line of scrimmage.
Here comes an end around. Corey Graham is actually lined up in the backfield and gets positive yardage. He paid for it, though, as Truman smacked him. Marshall will throw. And wide open is Williams. A 1st down inside the 15, down to the 12. 12-yard gain. Artis Payne gets to about the 9. Ryan Mueller twirls into the ground. Marshall with time to the end zone. Caught! Did he hang on? He did. Touchdown, Duke Williams.
Sam Pond.
Rare for a Gus Malzahn coach team. And now it's a 10-point lead. A holder for the kickoff. They're going to kick it deep this time to Lockett. Trying to keep it away from him. He's going to run it out here. And Lockett breaks a tackle at the 20 and up near the 25. Ranked teams in recent years. But they've won. Waters off play action. Going to fire it deep. Going for Lockett in traffic. Batted away and almost picked off. Stephen Roberts almost. Another play fake. Waters setting up. Deep throw again and overshot Sexton, who was open at the 50. Auburn bringing pressure. It's picked up, though. Flag down. And, boy, Lockett got tied up with Reed, and here comes a flag. There might be
fouls on the play, fouls by each team. Illegal chop block, 20 of the offense. Number 25 of the defense. Penalties will offset. We'll replay now.
The Auburn infraction. 3rd down and 10. Waters gets rid of it. Sexton with the catch and the 1st down. A big 3rd down conversion. 3 straight shots down the field. In trouble in the pocket and sacked at the 29-yard line. Chris Frost was back there. Here they come again. Waters with time. Everybody covered. Waters flips it downfield, and it is intercepted. Trevon Reed with the pick near midfield.
Right there.
They fumble the ball, and boy, Kansas State had a chance to recover it, but Artis Payne got it back. They tried to hand it off down inside 10 seconds, and Marshall to the air. Going for Artis Payne. Good catch. Pass was behind him. Broken tackle, and Artis Payne out of bounds after he got the 1st down to the 36.
David in the pass game.
He'll get it here, and there's not much there to try to cut it back. Picked up maybe a yard. Travis Green there defensively. Marshall, and that pass deflected. Oh, almost picked up. McDaniel had a shot at it. Marshall on 3rd and long, completes it to Williams for a 1st down inside the 25-yard line, and they're having trouble covering him.
And guys, I think
lined up to run the Wildcat. He hands it off to Grant, who gets outside to the 20-yard line. They'll come up short of the 1st down, but he got about 12. Wildcat quarterback. They'll keep it this time. And brought down at the line of scrimmage. Good job up front by K-State. Marshall on the keeper. And he pinballs off defenders and gets the first down to the 12-yard line. Cameron Artis-Payne trying to go off right tackle. Gets to the 10-yard line. Artis-Payne between the tackles, and he gets pushed back. Travis Britz can get a first down without getting into the end zone as Marshall throws incomplete. Tried to hit Uzama. Play clock at 1. And that's no problem for Carlson. And it's a 13-point lead now for Auburn. In a game of missed chances for Kansas State as that kick sails out of bounds. Waters to the air. Steps up, takes off. And Waters taken down by Mincy.
Of course, Alabama, Florida.
Now, Waters had trouble there, dropped the ball on the snap. And does deliver the pass to Lockett, his first reception of the second half.
Better time than now.
Waters on 3rd and short, finds Sexton for a first down in Auburn territory. Trying to fight his way out of bounds and does. At the 45-yard line.
Tonight.
That was a question, at least you guys had coming in. Waters, and over the top, knocking it down was Reed. Jumped over Deontay Burton, but did not. Waters standing tall, delivering to Sexton to the 30-yard line. First down. Sexton. Waters passed too wide for Charles Jones. Waters has time, going for Lockett in the end zone, broken up. Jonathan Ford, the safety, coming over to help Reed.
Grace can get a first if he needs to.
Waters on 3rd and 5, looking for somebody to get open. Waters throwing to the sideline, coming back to the ball is the guy that has bailed him out all night, Curry Sexton. Big catch. 9th play of the drive. It'll be a pass over the middle. Sexton. He's to the 5 and then push out. Did not get the first down. Clock will stop those who shoved out around the 5-yard line. Going to be a run play to Jones. Got the first down. Did he get the end zone? No. Tackled at the 1. Clock will stop here as they reset the balls. We're in. Here's Jones. Going outside. Touchdown! After the missed 22-yarder by Jan Cantelli. And they're going to kick it deep here. So it'll be a touchback. It will come out to the 25. Artis-Payne, big hole on first down. To the 31 for 6 yards. Tripped up by McDaniel.
And that.
Artis-Payne again. And picks a hole and finds the first down to the 36-yard line. Artis-Payne gets back to the line of scrimmage, was hit in the backfield initially. But 2nd down and 10. Here's Marshall. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. So the next snap will come. And it will be a pass. Marshall pumps, going deep. Got him in. It's caught inside the 30. Might be the game clincher as Duke Williams pulls it in.
Want to find out if this team's better throwing the football when the game's on the line. You dial up a double move, slant and go. Against Denzel McDaniel, that is a tremendous route. And there is a very accurate throw. Something we haven't seen a lot from Nick Marshall when he's thrown it deep down the field tonight.
To do it, but now that's the play that wins the ball game for you.
Making plays earlier this year. Talked about all of the quarterback attrition in the SEC this year with A.J. McCarron.
Marshall takes a knee, and that's it. Auburn escapes Manhattan with a 20-14 win.